Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fat Guy Live. I am Paul, coming to you as always from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this little quickie impromptu live stream. Sorry about that. I've just turned off my phone so you don't have to hear some kind of a weird echo in the background. Okay, so listen, this is not like I was doing on my Sundays where I kind of planned it all out. This is kind of impromptu. Uh, I just wanted to tell you guys about a few things and just chat with you for a little bit. So um, that's what we're doing. We're gonna just talk. And the first thing I want to talk about is the Paint It Pink challenge. Okay, so first of all, I am absolutely insanely thrilled with the way my Paint It Pink auction went. Um, this number it's gonna knock the train off the tracks, but my Pink Pinto raised $255 for Susan G. Komen of Nevada, and I'm just blown away by that. And I wanted to come on live and publicly thank Andre Triplet, who is the winning bidder. Because let's be perfectly honest about something, okay? Um, Buying the Pink Pinto, yeah, great, cool, okay. I think it came out great, and I can see somebody wanting to buy it, no problem. But $255, I think it came out great, but I don't think it's $255. So why did it sell for $255? Well, a couple guys got into a bidding war, including Andre, and it wasn't about the car. Yeah, it was a little bit about the car, but it was about their generosity. And that is what raised that dollar figure up to $255. There's no way you can put that on the car. It was about their generosity and their desire to help fight that horrible disease. So, Andre, thank you for your enormous bid and your generosity. I really do appreciate it. Uh, let's see here. And Andre's here. Hi, Andre. How you doing? Again, thank you so much. I'm really super appreciative. Uh, to the other bidders, especially the guy I forget the name, but the guy you were in the battle with. I feel so bad. I wish I had two of them. I really do. Um, because that was an auction battle not to be believed. And wow, that was something else. But to all the other bidders, thank you so much for putting in a bid and participating in the Paint It Pink Challenge weekend. We had in excess of 40 people doing builds. That's a lot of builds. And so thank you to everybody who participated, whether you built a car or whether you watched the videos or whether you bid on a car or whatever. Thank you so much to everybody involved in the Paint It Pink Challenge. It was a great event, and I'm looking forward to doing it again next year. So yeah, what a wonderful thing that was. Man, can you imagine over 40 guys doing the Paint It Pink challenge? That just crazy. Loved every second of it. Um, so thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody who made Paint It Pink such a huge success. Now, I wanted to go over just a couple other things. Um, where was I? Okay, I wanted to do this. I recently put out a video on the Ecolor smart table lamp. Okay, and the reason I'm bringing this back is because I'm so impressed with that lamp that I bought two more out of my own pocket. Okay, that one was the one they provided me with to do the review. I bought two more, so they're going to be for Christmas gifts. And as you know, know, and if you don't know, you should know. I'm giving one of these away with Ecolor. We're working together. We're going to give one of these away. So you need to watch that video. That's an honor system thing, and you need to leave a comment, and you'll be entered for a chance to win. I believe the drawing for this will be on the 13th, and we'll be giving away one of these lights. But I'll tell you what, I ordered 2 more. I can't say who they're for in case they watch this video, but I ordered 2 more, and that's how much I liked those lamps. So don't hesitate to buy. And I'm not getting anything for saying that today. That's got nothing to do with nothing. It's just that I think those are great. They're going to make fantastic gifts. Anybody is going to love to get that. So the link is in the original video on Amazon. You can get that, and fantastic Christmas gift. And what a better way. Here, let me take a quick look here. John Parisi, you know, like a Pinto. Okay, so John said, because I do feel bad about that number 2 bidder because he bid really high. He said, give him a constellation car, you know, like a Pinto. And that is not such a bad idea. I don't know if I have any Pintos lying around, but maybe that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll pull another car out and reach out to him. IBMX, how you doing? Maple Leaf, hello. In Switzerland. Love that. Love that. And I love Europe. I don't know if you guys know this. I lived in Germany for 3 years when I was in the military. I've been back to Europe several times. Love Europe. I've been to Switzerland, been to Austria, Germany, all of that, the Bavarian parts. Love it. Love it. So anyhow, hi Maple Leaf, how you doing? Okay, that makes me wonder. Maple Leaf makes me think Canada, but you're in Switzerland. So maybe you can comment and tell me how that came into being. Okay. I was segueing from the light being a great Christmas gift, and I'm going to talk Christmas right now. You know from last year and probably the year before that I have a thing for trying to make Christmas less stressful, more joyous. And so I'm going to talk to you about Christmas briefly. Look, it's not too early to be working on your Christmas shopping. In fact, it's probably a little bit late. You're probably not off to a great start. Get going, guys. Okay, I promise you. Listen to me here. Okay, I promise you. If you listen to me and you get going on your Christmas now, you're going to have a Christmas that is going to be tenfold better than before. Less stress, more fun, better gift giving, be able to spread out the expenditure over a wider period of time. You need to get going. And all you really need to do right now is get out some paper and make 2 lists. People you're buying gifts for, people you're going to send cards to. Start making a list. The gift list, put everybody's name down and start writing down anything you can think of that you think they would like. Doesn't matter if you want to get it for them or not. Put everything down. Okay? Then you can work on that list as you go and make decisions. I can't afford that. This is better than that. But let's say you put down a big giant Harry Potter castle Lego set. Okay? You put that down, but you really can't afford it. But you know that you were thinking Harry Potter and Lego, and maybe now you're out and you see a smaller Hagrid hut, and it's in your price range, and you already know they would like it because you knew they would like the other thing. So it's something to help stir up ideas. So start making a list, okay? Now, the next thing on the list is that I believe everybody gets a toy. Why did we stop playing? Okay, you know I play. You've seen me play on this channel 1,000 times. Why did we stop playing? Why? Because we're adults now? Now we can't play? That's insanity. Everybody gets a toy. Okay? Something that they can play with. Now, one year, mine was I gave everybody coloring books and a nice set of coloring pencils. One year, I went back and I thought about what everybody wanted or had and loved as a child, and I got vintage stuff on eBay, and everybody got a vintage toy from their past that they loved. It can be something modern, like a model kit. Um, so yeah, everybody gets a toy. Okay, everybody gets a toy because it's Christmas. All right, let's lose this image of I'm gonna be an adult now and I'm gonna have to get the frying pan for Christmas. Screw that. I'll buy the frying pan the week after Christmas when it goes on sale. For right now, I want something fun. All right? So add that into your list. Make sure you put down a toy. And I'll tell you, you want to be the real hero. Do what I did that one year where you think back about what was somebody's favorite toy as a kid, even if you have to surreptitiously draw it out of them. Okay? When I was trying to find something for my wife, um, I started a conversation about Christmas and Christmas shopping, how we needed to get going, and blah 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 blah. And then I segued that into a conversation about uh, how much I always enjoyed Christmas and some of the toys that I remembered that were my favorites. And then I said, "Did you have something like that? What was your thing?" And then I made a mental note as she was talking, and then I searched out that and got it. And I'm telling you, you'll be the hero of Christmas if you do that. So please get ready, okay? Get going. It's not too early, and especially if you've got to buy for kids who want the new, bigger, better deal toy, the popular toy of the year, you're already going to probably have a hard time getting it now because you're a little bit late, but you still can. You wait another 2 weeks. You wait. Thanksgiving, you're dead in the water. From Thanksgiving on, you're dead in the water. You're not going to get it without paying 10 times the price or having to get to the store at 3 in the morning and stand in a mile-long line. So, yeah, get going. I promise you that we'll meet up right after Christmas, and I'll ask you how it went. I defy you to tell me that this wasn't better. All right, so that is my Christmas thing. Let's take a look at the notes. Oh, I love what John wrote. Okay. Let me scroll down here. Okay, so BMX is here, Maple Leaf is here, Riprek is here. Hi, Riprek. Randy, how you doing, buddy? Let's see here. Maple Leaf said, I'm from Canada, married an Austria beauty. Nice. Been living, working in Switzerland for many years now. Sweet, sweet. I tell you what, Maple Leaf, if my wife would go along with it, I could very easily and happily live in Germany. Oh, like that. Okay. Um, Baron von Tourette's, I need a hot pink bifocal. Rip Rack, I'm way ahead of you, bro. Uh, that's a great idea. So I said I loved what John wrote. He said, "Who stopped?" in reference to playing. And I love that comment. That is a great comment. Yeah, who stopped? I sure didn't, but a lot of people have. A lot of people, we all know them. We know the adults around us. I am not an adult. I'm 60 years old and I'm hell and gone from being an adult. That's the way I like it. But I know other people who, when they're 20, they're adults. And that's just the way it is. And I'm not one of them. So, um, hi, Kevin. How you doing, buddy? Uh, John said, if my gifts aren't Superman or Popeye themed, I'm disappointed. I love that. Unless it's underwear. Hey, look, I will say this. I am never disappointed when I get underwear. I get Duluth Trading. I forget the model of the underwear, but I get their underwear. I love it. This shit is insanely expensive. It's like over $20 a pair. So yeah, it's a great Christmas gift. I love me some Duluth Trading underwear. So that's never a bad thing under the Christmas tree. But I need a toy. It's insane. We're talking about underwear here. Let's see. Okay. All right. So where did I leave off? I've talked about the lamp. I talked about Christmas. That's the next thing. I want. Okay. I want to talk about Thanksgiving next, but I want to show you something here real quick. Okay. This breaks my. Oh, let me tell you the story first. So, yeah, you can see it. Okay, right here. Can you see that? It's not real bright. That's my new Mac Mini. Okay, it's a new M1 powered Mac Mini, and I bought it to drive everything up here I do. So, this camera that you're seeing me on, and that camera right there, and this camera here, that one there, the one down in the other room, the one over by the paint booth, all of those, the microphone, everything is driven through this hub back here. And then it plugs in to the Mac Mini. I had been using my Mac PowerBook, but it was a pain. I always had to bring it upstairs, downstairs, downstairs, blah, 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 blah. It took up extra room. I wanted something permanent. So I bought the Mac Mini, and the problem is stupid Logitech, who makes almost all the cameras that you see in my videos daily. They have not gotten their software to work yet with the M1 chip. Now, I don't know how that can be. They sell millions of these cameras. They know that a lot of people who do this kind of stuff are using their products on Apple. Apple didn't make it a big secret that they were coming out with their own M1 chip. And yet, Logitech dropped the ball and didn't update the software, and it's bricked all my cameras. So to do this stream right here today, I actually had to bring up my MacBook Pro and connect to that like I used to be doing. But when I got the Mac Mini at first, it wasn't working. There was a lot of workarounds. I tried some. I had some limited success, but here's the deal. I did this restoration of this Matchbox crash truck, and I have zero footage of this. All right, I'm talking none because of Logitech and their stupidity. So since then, while I'm waiting for Logitech to get their act together, I've been back to the laptop, and my Mac Mini is really just kind of sitting there, a waste of time right now. A waste of time and money because Logitech can't figure out that I need these cameras. Okay, I don't know how they could have not taken care of this. So, if you're watching some of these videos in this little stretch here, and that could mean you're not seeing the video for a month and a half down the road because it has to get into the schedule and stuff. But if you're seeing one where some footage that you're used to seeing or you like isn't there, that's going to be why, okay? But now, don't lament this. I'm going to show you this in detail in a separate video because I have something else I want to share. My friend Ken, and we've talked about Ken before. Ken is an amazingly wonderful, kind person. Very generous. He's given me a lot of different cars, and he's also given me a lot of headaches. Right, Ken? I think you'll admit it. Ken loves to give me these projects that are virtually impossible to do. So I get them done. And he's been a fantastic friend and viewer. and he sent me his first ever car. Okay, and this didn't even make it in the wrap up of the build he did it for. But he sent it in this little box, and I'm not gonna show it to you too much detail today. But here's his first build. Okay, this little car, and I'll tell you, he did a pretty good job. But what he wants me to do is he wants me to critique this for all of you, so that maybe we can all share some knowledge by talking about what he did right, what he did wrong. I told him if we're going to do this, I'm going to be brutal, and he said that's fine. So what I'm thinking of doing, I think I'm going to do a video where I show you the crash truck and tell you a little bit about the build, and then we'll review Ken's first ever Matchbox build. And so there's that coming up. A lot of fun stuff coming up. There really is. You're going to be surprised. There's some amazing fun time favorite stuff that's going to be happening. I can't tell you just how much stuff is coming up. Okay, so now I want to get back on track. Thanksgiving. So I'm the principal cook in this house. Being in the military and the fire department, you damn well better learn how to cook. Especially like in the fire department when you're the rookie. That's your job. And let me tell you something. I can't tell you. If I laid an egg in the kitchen, if there were biscuits or rolls served, which there almost always was, at the end of the meal, any biscuits or rolls that weren't eaten, they were thrown at me to make sure I understood that dinner was not up to snuff. So, here you are getting pelted with the biscuits and go, okay, I'll do better tomorrow, next shift. So, yeah, so you had to learn how to cook, and I consider myself to be a pretty good cook. Not great by any stretch of the imagination, but a good cook. And so I do the Thanksgiving dinner. And Thanksgiving dinner, it can be spread out over hours, but that last hour becomes really frenzied. It's a nightmare. Okay, you got to get the turkey out, and it's got to rest. Then you've got to make the gravy, and you still have to pay attention to all the other things like the stuffing and the potatoes and the corn and all that. You got to make sure those are getting taken care of. You got to make sure everything's getting put out. Then you got to carve the turkey and set all that up. And it just really becomes just nutso in that last hour, especially the last 20 minutes. And what we used to do is we used to buy one giant turkey, 22 pounds, 23 pounds, something like that. Well, lately I have done something different. Instead of buying one massive bird, so this may not apply to you if you're a small group of where you're buying a 12-pound turkey. This is for the groups who usually buy a big turkey. Or maybe you're a deep fryer. Okay, maybe you're a deep fryer, but you miss the drippings that come off the turkey because you use those to make the gravy like I do. So, what I do now, check this out. This is so great. I buy 2 turkeys. I buy 2 small turkeys. I cook one turkey the day before. All right? I cook it the day before, take it out, let it cool, cut it all up, slice it real neat, put it all out, dress it up, make it look beautiful, and then put it in the fridge. Take the drippings. I make the gravy. Okay? Put that in a container, put that in the fridge. Now, on Thanksgiving, I still cook the other turkey. Why? Because you want the smell of the turkey cooking in the oven. You want your house to smell that wonderful smell. Also, a small turkey isn't enough. Okay? There's nothing better in the world than a turkey sandwich. So, yeah, I need more turkey. So I cooked that one the day before. I cooked the next one the next day. Now, the next day, Thanksgiving, I just warm up the gravy. I warm up the turkey. The new turkey, when I take it out, I put it on a platter, and I put some greens around it and some cranberries around it, and it goes in the center of the table like a centerpiece. So you got this beautiful turkey for everybody to see and enjoy, and photo opportunities and stuff, because the other one's all cut up. So I still have this the whole ambiance of that turkey. Later it will get cut up, and then it will become leftovers or whatever I need. Um, it serves that purpose, but I don't have as much stress trying to deal with the turkey and the gravy at the last minute when I have so many other things going on. And so it really works fantastic. So the two turkey trick, if you need a lot of turkey meat, say 20 pounds or more, this is so good. I'm telling you, you'll love me for this. And then the other part of that is the Reynolds Wrap cooking bags, the little plastic cooking turkey bags. You can cut the cooking time on your turkey down to 3 hours. You know, I've heard of people cooking their turkey overnight. This will cut it down to 3 hours. Your turkey will remain moist and delicious. You're going to get all the drippings off the turkey to be used for your gravy. I love these things. I've been using those for years. Love them, okay? Super easy to cook your turkey this way. So, just a few upcoming Turkey Day tips to help you out and be less stressed. So let's take a look and see where we're talking about. Okay. Who got the Wonder Woman underpants? I want some. Message retracted. All has some killer money? Huh? Ew. No, I'm just stupid with the money I have, okay? Instead of paying for food, we eat birdseed, and then well, okay. That was a clear why. Okay? I'm not eating birdseed, obviously. But anyhow, hey, you do a channel, there's an investment to be made, right? Okay, so anyhow. Ripwreck, yes, there are programs that can handle more than one camera. And actually, when I'm using my laptop, check this out. I'm able to use, this is my Canon M50. And you may have noticed some difference in some of my projects lately. I'm able to use this video and get this shot, and I'm able to use my top-down one and record simultaneously. And so I have, where is it? I have one of these thingies, okay? And what that does for me, it's not just for show or anything, it's actually got a purpose. I can visually see when the clacker is shut, and I get this spike in the audio. And that makes it really easy for me to line this footage up and this footage up, and I can actually record them at the exact same time, line them up, and then just edit around to make it work. It's fantastic. So I really need to get this thing working. So yeah, you're right. There are, but these are the best ones I've found, and that's how I prefer to keep working. Right now, I'm not using Logitech software. I'm using OBS, and yeah, I can. Here, let me do this real quick. Side work camera. Oh, that's not running. Okay, so that won't work. I was going to try to show you a switch from camera, but because this was going to be a fast video, I didn't make sure they were properly connected and stuff, so I can't switch. But yeah, I can control all the cameras using this one at a time, but I had a whole good thing going, and Logitech screwed me on it. So let's see here. Ripwreck needs a mini lathe. Telling you, it's a real handy thing to have. I love my mini lathe. Super glad I bought one. Maple Leaf lived in the Schwarzwald for a while. Beautiful area, yeah. Maple Leaf, mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut. Ich spreche kleiner Deutsch und ich möchte ein Bier und wo ist die Toiletten? And was Rechnung ist das? So I have a little bit of German, but it's not good. It's stuttery, and people look at me like this, like, okay. But I do have some German. That's about it. From the fire department, I could say things like "Yo soy bombero," "evacuense," stuff like that. "No se mueva," just little basic phrases for fire situations. I can't sing in German. John, the fireman, would not die of food poisoning. They would die once, and you would get the hang of it. I promise you. Firemen are very good at being passive aggressive, and you would learn how to cook. Ripwreck, no, I have not tried orange for any of my birds, but that does sound tasty. Maybe because what I do is I take my birds, and after I wash them really thoroughly, I pat them dry, and then I take like 2 globs of butter, and I butter every square inch of this darn turkey. A lot of salt, a lot of pepper, and I put it in the oven. It would be really easy to either squeeze the rind and get a little of the aromatics on the turkey, or squeeze a little of the juice on it, and that would probably be delicious. Yeah, that would definitely work. Hi James, how you doing, buddy? Ripwreck, you leaving? Okay. Okay, John. I don't like stuffing. Okay. He asked what kind of stuffing do I make, innards or sausage. And this, from a guy who just said he can cook, this is going to sound ridiculous, but we make stovetop stuffing. Um, let me explain. I don't like it. I don't eat it. This is what my wife grew up with, and it's kind of like the sentimental favorite. So if that's what she wants, that's what I make. And the plus side of that, even though I don't like it, I love the smell of stovetop stuffing. I don't understand why, but I'll stand over the pot like just sniffing it because I think it smells fantastic. I would never eat it, but anyhow, so that's where that is. Uh, James Barn, the resin coin ring I coated is still holding up fantastic, and man, do I love the way it makes the inside of the ring feel. Okay, now look, I'm not overly careful with it, but I'm also not crazy with it. I think it would not hold up well to chemicals, but like if I'm doing heavy work and I have it on, throw a work glove on over the top of it just to add a little bit of protection. But it's wonderful. I love it. Um, I still don't like to coat um, like a polished Morgan silver dollar ring. Um, but anything with patina, this is a great way to protect the patina and keep that live. Or if you're using any copper coins or anything like that, thick coins that will turn your finger black, this is a good way to protect against that. I love it. So yeah, I'm still very happy with it. I have not tried injections for the bird. Thought about it, haven't. I also thought about deep frying, but um, I need the juice. I make what I feel is the most delicious turkey gravy in the world. It's the highlight of the whole meal, and I need the juice for it. So, deep frying that kind of takes me out. Now, if I'm doing the 2 turkey thing, I could deep fry one, I could cook one in the oven, and still get the juice. So I could do that, but I haven't. Uh, okay, John, I'll bite. How many boxes does it take to stuff a turkey? Okay, I'm sure John will be with us. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up here in a minute because, like I said, this was just a, a thing about the paint it pink and just a fun chance for us to talk a little bit. But I want to show you this thing. I haven't opened it. So we're gonna open this, and now I'm regretting that I don't have my top-down camera, so I'm gonna have to open this high. I'm excited about this. Okay. Looks like I need... Oh, maybe not. I thought maybe I needed to replace the blade. Maybe I do. Still feels really crummy. Yeah, I'm shredding the paper rather than cutting. Oh, okay. He's got it wrapped up good in here, so I don't need to worry about it. Oh. Oh, okay. I get it, John. I thought John was doing a joke with the how many boxes does it take to stuff a turkey. We don't put it in the bird. Okay, I just take the stovetop, cook it in the pot, done. Okay, it's as easy as minute rice. I think it's equal parts water to stuffing, a little bit of butter, bring it to a boil, throw the stuffing in there, stir it around a bit, and you're done. Okay. And since I don't eat it, that's fantastic for me. Okay, here we go. This is like a Russian nesting doll here. All right. Now, I think I've mentioned this before. You remember back while I was showing you the Mad magazines that I had gotten? I think I told you that I used to look at this monsters. I was really into like Boris Karloff and all these guys that did the famous iconic monsters. And I used to get these magazines, and I think this is the one I got, Famous Monsters of Filmland. I think this is the one I used to always read. And so I found this, and look at how the condition is beautiful. This is from... I have to look inside to see when it's from. Oh, okay. Oh. Where's the... Here we go. This is from July of 1969. So yeah, this is right around the time. It talks about all the different famous creatures. Karloff in the Magic Castle. Oh man, I love this. In fact, I used to want to be a makeup artist, and this stuff fascinated me. I totally wanted to do that. Yeah. And did you know that I was a big Bruce Lee fan too? I used to love to go see Bruce Lee's movies. So yeah, I did that. So anyhow, that's my new monster magazine I'm going to be looking at. I'll probably do a fun time favorite on that, get a couple more in, and do a fun time favorite on it. We'll get a really good look at it. So anyhow, real quick, well, let's take any questions you might have. Uh, Old Man Diecast, yes. You gotta have the gravy, and mine is so good. I honestly, gravy is one of my things. Biscuits and gravy, I make killer biscuits and gravy. Turkey gravy, I slay it. The gravy I make for my pot roast, oh, so delicious. Uh, John Parisi, you have a superhero issue? I'd like to see a picture of that. Email me at captainpaul@cox.net. Take a picture of the cover and send me a picture. 69, you were 3. I was 8, I guess. So this is probably not one that I ever read. It's a little too early. I think I was reading them more junior high-ish, maybe, I think. So that seems 69 seems a little early. Uh, John Hilt says he lives in Canada, Windsor, Ontario. Yeah, we should never stop playing. Come on. There's enough in this world to go around and be an adult have a moment, you know, do something fun with your life. I just finished a model for you guys. You'll be seeing it probably in a month or so, maybe a month and a half. Another Tom Daniel kit. That's all I'll say. Um, and it was just fun. It took me right back to my younger days when I just loved to build models. I could sit and build models all day long. And so yeah, it was just a fun thing for me. And you know, it I don't know why we walk away from that for maybe peer pressure, or maybe we're worried what other people think. Why is he playing with SSPs or something like that? I'm sorry, because it's cool. I like SSPs, you know? Oh, I haven't even filmed this yet, and it's on the list somewhere. I have lists for all the filming schedules and projects I want to do and release dates and stuff, but I have the SSP Smash Up Derby set. Oh yeah. Hey, did you guys like the video on the Fright Factory Thing Maker set? Huh? Where is that stuff? Hang on. I gotta find it. Yeah. Oh. Here we go. 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 Oh, life is good. Eyeball on straight. Things you never thought you'd ever hear somebody say. I just said one of them. Is my eyeball on straight? Is it look good? Notice it's green. I have green eyes. Okay, so I got my eyeball on. Let's see here. A tongue. Or instead of the tongue, would you prefer a set of lips? The lips look fantastic, but you can't talk with them on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The bone in the nose. You got to make sure you don't have a bat in the cave when you pull out the bone in the nose, because it can be a problem. Look at this. Here. I look just like the cover of the box. I wonder if I could get the tongue in here with the teeth. Huh? Working? Okay. What else we got? Oh, wait. Oh. I have, I have a better tongue in here. Forgot about this one. Look at this one. This has got. Yeah, it's got. See? It's got warts all over it. Grosses out my wife. Okay, what else I got in here? Oh, here. My fingernail that is glow in the dark. They're really small because they're made for kids, so they don't fit very well, but you can. And you go around with your fingernails. Be all gross. Here's another one. See my fingernails? I could pick the bats out of the cave with my little pointy fingernail. Yeah. Did you guys like that video? Because man, I saw some comments. People were able to see how much fun I was having. I love that. And did you know that you can still buy goop? Did I mention that in the video? I think I probably did, but you can still buy goop. So, yeah. Anyhow, let's see what else is going on. Okay, John Hilt, if you could have only one thing for Christmas from my past, it would be an original Sweet 16 set of Hot Wheel cards. Okay, you can. Okay, listen. Here's what you got to do. Okay, this is how I did it. One at a time. You're not going to get a whole set right away. Okay, one at a time, and you're going to have to spend some time on eBay. Pick one and just start searching for that over and over and over again. You can actually save the search, and eBay will continue to show you new listings of that. And you're going to have to balance the cost versus the quality. And that's what I did. There were some I was just like, this is too junky, don't want it. There were some, this is too stupidly high priced, I'm not paying that. I won't. Nowadays, I would snag up junky Sweet 16s in a second, but you know, when you're looking to just build your little Sweet 16 collection, it's the way to go. Hey, listen, also, when did I show that? Is there a way for me to do this? Oh, I wish I could. Maybe I'll do another video on my little display stand. It is the perfect display stand for 16 cars. And it was really cheap. Get it on Amazon, I think it was. And so maybe I'll put a little quick video up about this display stand for you guys. But so that's the only way you're going to do it. One car at a time. You may have to spend a little bit more than you're comfortable with to get a nice quality car, but you should be able to get a set. Okay, it's not that overwhelming, but it does take a little work to, because there are some guys that are selling stuff at ridiculous prices, so I just won't do that. Let's see here. Bruce, that is a great way to look at it. Yep, the shell might get a little patina, but inside we're all still big kids. I love that. I got plenty of patina to go around. John's got a thing maker. Sweet. You can get some goop online, so you can bust that sucker out and play with it. And you can, he'll even restore your thing maker, the little oven, for you, or he'll sell you the parts to do it. Mike Dillard, below Mike Dillard, Randy Hessel. Sorry, I'm looking at it on my phone. Helsel. He had both the Fright Factory and the Thing Maker, and he loved them. No, I don't remember that one, Mike. He's talking about a Twilight Zone where the waiter had a third eye. I'll have to look into that. Thank you, Andre. He said, I'm a wonderful guy and I make life fun. And I bring a smile to his face. Thank you so much. That is just a fantastic compliment. Yeah, Randy, you can still get them. Okay, get on eBay and you can find decent working sets, and then you can buy goop. And man, let me tell you, when we had my grandson here and my sons, and we were all playing with it, we were having such a good time. Yeah. So anyhow, play. Okay, you'll thank me for that. All right. I have a lot. I'm a very self-aware person. I realize that sometimes I'm a jackass, but I also know when I do something right, and I know that, like, playing is still a good thing. Okay, and if you do it, you'll thank me. All right. I don't see too many more questions coming across, so I think I'm going to wrap this up. Just remember, thank you to everybody with the Painted Pink, and you all need to get out and start getting your Christmas shopping going. You'll thank me. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Until next time, this is Paul from Fat Guy Productions saying thank you for being here, and